So back in May, I did a video where I had drawn every day for 30 days. And then in July, I did one where I drew every day for 100 days. And there hasn't been a I draw every day for 365 days. And I figured I owe it to people to explain why. I know this is like a while since, but yeah. I'll be mentioning several factors, but at the end of the day, with all of it, there is no excuse for it. This is entirely on me. So after I hit 100 days, I basically stopped drawing. I ended up just being like, oh, I've done 100, I can rest a bit. That rest lasted about 3 months. With like the odd drawing here and there. And then PewDiePie, who was the one that had inspired me to do the initial like drawing everyday thing, he then was like, hey, I've drawn every day for a full year. Shit, that's not good. So I started drawing again, and it was pretty bad. In fact, it was very bad. The point is, essentially, I did not draw every single day. I started to, and then I petered out. And as I said, this one's on me because, yeah, sure, I could turn around and say about, April and May was bad for me mentally and physically and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, I couldn't be arsed. I couldn't be bothered. So, in terms of drawing every day, I have failed. I have not failed on trying to learn to draw because this is day 184. Not the 184th, constant day, the 184th day that I drew, including the 100 that I've already done. And I would argue this is good. This isn't traced. This was just me having the reference at one side and just recreating it. And this is good. I like this. And it shows that I have that potential to actually draw good, which is exciting for me. Because it shows that even though, like, I could probably, if I had drawn every single day, I'd probably be at this level already. But I'm not. But it shows that I have the potential. In fact, after this, I basically started trying to do full body drawing, and hands and feet notwithstanding, because screw them, I think I've caught on fairly well with the proportions. I think I finally gotten the hang of it to the point where I'm drawing my my D&D character in its two forms, his normal form and his hulked out form. Difficult to explain. It's a subclass basically that lets me literally hulk out. Not important. So I feel that at this point, what I just need to do is get more confident and better with my line work, because one of the big problems I've got with the line work is that I can't figure out line thickness, as it goes through. And tutorials I find, I guess I don't grasp. And shading, which again, I see them, my brain can't process it yet. But I feel that at that point, and I feel rather quickly as well, we're not talking like within the next month or so, we're talking like maybe a couple of months down the line, a year tops, that I'll make stuff that is really good, which is good because one of the goals that I wanted to when I started drawing again was that I wanted to basically, I want to be able to draw the next part of my Final Fantasy 14, so like alternate universe story thing that I got going with another friend, in better quality than they were. And again, just with day 184 by itself, I uh I feel that I'm the closest I've been. Now I could have just been quiet about all this, but a lot of people, um, gave me a lot of encouragement and gave me a lot of advice. So I feel like I owe it to them to apologize for not managing, every day for a year, but at least let them know if they were still rooting for me all this time that I'm still going and I'm gonna get there, just not by drawing every single day. And for those people that did make comments and such, while I didn't respond to them, I genuinely did read them, and I genuinely took the advice that you gave, because you guys clearly know a lot more than I do with art. I am 100% self-taught, unless you include one time in university, but I don't include that because that was just a single module. But yeah, that's basically it. So thank you all who was rooting on me for the journey. What I'll probably do is for day 365 is I'll make a video just dedicated to that, because I'm gonna make that where I actually do a full-on drawing just to show how far I've gotten. I feel that's gonna be more appropriate there. But right now I'm only on day like 205, 206. So we're still a ways off on that one. But still, once again, thank you all, everyone who supported me. Again, hopefully you're not disappointed that you're not too disappointed that I failed the drawing every day, given the fact that I am still drawing relatively often. Maybe it's not every day, but it's like maybe every other day. Just like my upload schedule half the time when I'm not getting distracted by things. Either way, still, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And again, thank you all the artist people who've been giving me some help. I really do appreciate it. Bye-bye.